Okay, first things first, before I get into anything, you might have heard about the horrible things that have been happening recently. So if you want to support the Black Lives Matter movement, please visit the first links in my description. And I'll probably make a pinned comment as well, cause who reads the description, right? Anyway, please visit all the links to support the cause. If you don't have anything to donate, that's fine. You can sign petitions and watch videos as well. I've already signed a few myself. Feel free to link more resources to help in the comments below too, if you have any. And I will keep adding them to my list in the description. It's really important to make your voice heard, especially if you're a minority. Stand for things you believe in. Even though my country is not affected by this, not really anyway, my heart goes out to all the people who are struggling through this difficult time and fighting for what's right. With that said, let's get back to the video. Hey guys, welcome to Maddie Draws. Today is time for my favorite girl, Anne Boleyn. The problem is, I don't really know what to talk about. Okay, let's start with my initial ideas, I guess. So I looked at her original costume, and again, like the last one if you remember, I want to keep her silhouette. It's gonna be a theme that keeps coming up because I love every single costume of the queens. I think all of them are very well designed. I know she's gonna have a short and very poofy skirt, my favorite kind, and I want it to have a Scott pattern. I don't know if it's called that or not. We call it Scott pattern. I don't know. Anyway, it's because I have the same exact skirt, which I can't wear anymore because it doesn't fit me. When I bought it, it was really short in the first place, so most of the time I'm not confident enough to wear it without going all extra and wear some leggings and boots with it. I don't get to wear it often, so I wear that skirt through my characters instead. That's what happens to a lot of my clothes actually. I love being all extra and wear boots and stockings and all that stuff, but the weather around here doesn't accommodate for that at all. I live in a very hot area. It never ever get cold around here, which is real sad because I hate everything about heat. I guess except for the fact that some say it can kill the unnamed virus. That's kinda nice. Anyway, I listed out the things that stick out to me when thinking of or just when looking at Anne Boleyn's design. Here's what I came up with. She wears a lot of fishnets. She has a sleeveless look going on. Her top is skin tight to contrast with the poofy skirt. I love that combo so much I can wear it every day. And then I turned all the elements I can think of into an even longer list of casual outfit items because, you know, before I can turn the costumes into what a Pokemon trainer could wear, I need to think of like a casual outfit first. On the list, I have no stockings or leggings, no sleeves as I mentioned, hoodie that ties on the waist. I have a story about that, but we'll get into that later. Big poofy skirt because of course, Converse because she would totally have 20 in her closet, fishnet gloves and socks, and at first I said crop top that is also a tank top if that makes any sense. I was struggling to come up with a top for her to wear. At first, a no-sleeve crop top sounded perfect, but then I thumbnailed it and it looked so unfinished and boring, so I scrapped that. Fortunately, I like the look of everything else, the hoodie, the skirt, the shoes, and all that stuff. I changed the top to a turtleneck crop top with sleeves cut off because edginess, is that a word? But I didn't like it either. So I talked to my art teacher and was basically like, help me fix this please. She recommends an all black sports bra kind of look, because she's really into K-pop, and apparently one girl in a music video is rocking that look and she is obsessed with it. So I'm like, that's genius, because that's all I needed. Also, don't come for me. I don't know K-pop, so that's why I explained it like that. I'm sorry. But then she saw that I put Belin's hoodie on her waist and she was like, no, that looks lazy. And I was like, yeah, because I am. So I made her wear the hoodie in kind of like an off-shoulder look style, because I think it will look really cute and kind of sassy on her. And it does. But the next obstacle that I had to face, my ultimate arch enemy, picking a pose. I don't even know how to begin explaining the first pose I chose, because I don't even know myself what it was doing. I was trying to experiment by posing myself, like I actually had to stand up and dance around like a crazy person when I truly ran out of ideas on what to do. And that is the case here. And I came up with this weird ass pose. Then when I scanned the thumbnail into my iPad and I actually started sketching, I was like, what was I thinking? What is happening here? Even my art teacher was like, what the F is going on? She tried to fix it for me, bless her. But the night before she sent me the quote-unquote fixed version, I thought of a perfect pose for my girl in the most random time ever. I mean, I guess it's not random, because the later it gets into the night, I get smarter. I don't know. And I'm putting a major air quotes on the word smarter, because I'm not actually. I know I'm a disgrace to Ravenclaw, but that's besides the point. I was listening to Don't Lose Your Head while I was trying to fall asleep, as you do. Then I was reminded of when she's saying, LOL, say oh well, or go to hell. I'm not gonna sing this time because I cannot sing that line. It sounds so bad, I tried. Anyway, the phrase just jumped out at me, and I was like, what if I drew her in like the same posture, but she's doing an L with her fingers, as if to say you lose, open parentheses, your head, close parentheses, but it could be like LOL and she's sticking her tongue out, like being all cute and stuff. Yes, I hope I don't forget this when I wake up, because it's literally 1 a.m. right now. Dear God, please don't forget this, brain. And yeah, I didn't, so that's how we got our little cheeky bean here. I made her the shortest because I feel like she has that kind of energy, and I tried to make her a bit chubbier because the actors who had played her are on the chubbier side, and we stand this. And also I gave her bangs because I think it suits her a lot. Ain't she cute? In all honesty, I almost forgot that this is a fandom crossover between Six and Pokemon. I thought I'm making a Six video. Well, let's talk about the Pokemon and remind ourselves, particularly me, that I put a Liepard in this picture. The first thing that came to mind when choosing a Pokemon for Belin, it's not a Pokemon, but an ability called Prankster. This has nothing to do with the concept or design whatsoever, but I like this trivia kind of stuff, so I'm forcing you to do too. So, for those of you who haven't memorized all the weird abilities Pokemon can have like me, Prankster is an ability introduced in Generation 5, and it gives priority to status moves. So the Pokemon that have Prankster will move first if it uses a move like Double Team, Roost, or even Metronome. I just learned that Metronome gets priority from Prankster when I watched the MBF, aka Metronome Battle Federation. But also, that has nothing to do with the design again. So anyway, I think just the sound of the word prankster and its actual meaning is just her. I went through a list of Pokemon who can have this, and I picked out Liepard, Meowstic, and Sableye to read their Pokedex because from what I know about these Pokemon, they give me Anne Boleyn vibes. I read some stuff about Sableye. It was eh. It doesn't have anything that immediately screams Boleyn to me, so it goes at the bottom of the list for now. Meowstic is interesting because one of the Pokedex entries about the female one says, quote, "If they don't get what they want, they will torment you with their psychic abilities," unquote. This is the same energy I get from, like, what was I meant to do? And another one I really like because it's kind of funny if you put it in the context of Anne Boleyn is, it says, quote, "Its unfriendliness is a part of its charm," unquote. That could work. But then one of Liepard's Pokedex entries says, quote, "It competes with Thievul for territory," unquote. Like, how perfect is that? She competes with Catherine of Aragon for the throne. And that's not it, because there's one more that says, quote, "Don't be fooled by its gorgeous fur and elegant figure. This is a moody and vicious Pokemon," unquote. I mean, she's not vicious or anything, but definitely moody, evidenced by the line, "Henry's out every night on the town just sleeping around." Like, what the hell? If that's how it's gonna be, maybe I'll flirt with a guy or three just to make him gel. Liepard is just so flippin' perfect. For the bio thing, I explained this whole concept in the last video, so if you want to listen to my tangent, please check it out. It will be greatly appreciated. Thank you! But briefly, this is not my idea. I got it from Ginger Ninja OWO's comics. Well, that name is so hard to say. Anyway, Boleyn is sassy nature because of course she is. What else would she be? And her personality is, are you ready for this? She hates to lose her head. I was so proud of myself when I thought of that. I'm so pretty proud of it. I'm usually not this clever. A little side tangent here, but I'm gonna get braces soon, so I'm gonna have to pump these videos out before I can't speak normally again. No shade to who have braces, by the way. I'm just a paranoid little weenie who is scared of pain. I think people kind of overhyped the inconvenience of having braces and everything else that comes with that. Well, we'll have to see. If in about a month I sound kind of weird, you know why. Oh, sorry, I mean weirder than normal. So that's gonna be all from me today. Thank you oh so much for watching, and so sorry that this video is a little bit late. Just a reminder to please go to the links in my description if you want to help with the Black Lives Matter movement. I truly believe that we in our little community can make a change. And hopefully I will have another video up soon, so I will see you then. Smell you later!